Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's clear. My name is Ahmed. Any more questions? That's it? Okay. Thank you. Doing a comedy show in Middle East, it's not that easy as you think. It's like taking chemicals to get rid of cancer. It's dangerous, but it's necessary. It's something that you can risk your life for, something you could die because you did that. In Middle East, if you do comedy and make fun of politicians and maybe clerics, this could end to a very bad, let's say, fate. So, in Middle East, we have few things that we shouldn't touch. Clerics, let's say, we don't say religion, we say clerics. Politicians, because they do everything that is right and things that we never understand because we are the lower side of the people, and they are the higher, and they have the knowledge to know everything that we don't. So when we try to understand that in a funny way, this could kill us eventually, and or throw us in jail. I should do some jokes here, but actually I didn't prepare anything except the German language, which I still don't understand very much. It's like someone who's snoozing. I don't know. But let's say, I will speak about, let me today speak seriously without any jokes. To deliver your message to the people, you need the way to do it. In Middle East, there's more than, let's say, 1,000 or maybe 15,000 way to deliver the message or to tell the news. But to do a strange way to deliver the news to the people, this is what we searched for. We try to deliver our votes, our, let's say, okay, my English, I have fails in English, so you have to excuse me. Let's say, Chris, can you help me, please? You don't? Okay. My vote, my voice needs to be delivered to the people, to the politicians, to make it right. Should make it right. But in the Middle East, we can't do that because they control the all media, they control the all TV stations, they control everything. They control social media now. They control Facebook, Twitter, even Instagram. They have armies on Instagram. So if you need that, you have to be a very محايد. أحد يساعدني. محايد شنو؟ ها? Neutral. Okay. Can you speak, please? No. Yeah. So to keep this neutral thing going, there's too much dangerous things. Okay, I was in Spain, and Spain C is the F, so it's Barcelona, it's not Barcelona, and so I have this thing that fell, so excuse me. So let's say I started the show in 2014. I was a journalist, worked for Iraqi TV stations, Arabic TV stations, trying to deliver the message like any journalist, trying to make things right. I have a dream that this is wrong situations here, we have to make it right, we have to fix this, we have to fix that, we have to do the right things for our country and for our people. I worked since 2007 in journalism, and I was a journalist in Anbar. It's one of the most dangerous places in Iraq. There was Al-Qaeda, there was the American army, there was fights, battles every day, clashes between insurgents and American troops and Iraqi army. It's like waking up every day to find 5 or 6 people got killed because this explosion happened there, this clashes killed one of your friends. So it's like a very normal day to see your friends got killed in Anbar. On 2011, I was injured. I was working as a journalist. I was injured while I was covering a story about a celebration of the birth of Muhammad, the messenger Muhammad. the Prophet, sorry. I was injured by a suicide bomber, and then I decided to leave Iraq and try to find another way to deliver my message, which I believe that it's very important to change the situations and to fix the things in my country. In 2012, I figured out that maybe if you make fun of the news, it's the same news, you just turn it into a joke, or maybe tell it in, let's say, in our accent, Iraqi accent, without putting the formal things on it, it will be much better and much easier to deliver to the audience. And we started that. On 2014, I started a show called Al-Bashir Show. Obviously, it's my name, Ahmad Al-Bashir, and it's Al-Bashir Show, so it's like, it's not creative at all. So then we worked for Dowietszة Villa for 3 years. They're not paying good money, but it's good. Since we are together and they're here, both of my bosses, so it's good, yeah. But we will talk about that later. Now my show is #1 in Iraq. It's the only satire show in Iraq that could criticize every politician and every cleric that is part of the, let's say, political عملية سياسية, مو surgery طبعا. Process, yes. Thank you very much. Political process. And we have more than 500 or 600 million views on social media only. We have a lot of followers. It's, let's say, #1 in Iraq. And we're trying to change things. Actually, we failed. On the last elections, 2018, like 1 month ago, we tried to change the people's minds to let them think twice before they vote. They didn't vote, actually. They didn't go to polls. They thought that it's impossible to change the situation in Iraq, and the whole process is going between the politicians, between the electing law, between the parliament, between, let's say, the government. So no one votes for anyone. So the same old politicians arrived again. So I consider it that my message has failed in this phase. But do I have to stop? No, I think I have to accomplish my mission, which is going to end next week. Because I don't think there's a hope in Iraq, actually. But let's say that with some youth are available, some guys that giving me hope. Like, for example, Omar here is from Mosul, and he was one, from my point of view, one of the heroes in Iraq. He stayed in Mosul under the control of ISIS, and he was telling the news from inside Mosul. So for me, he's one of my heroes, actually. And the other youth that in Iraq that it encouraged me to continue my mission, and I think we have to continue our mission, is to make things right. Maybe one day we reach the point or the level that we have this kind of conference in Ramadi, let's say. It's a dream. If you think of it, it's very hard to accomplish. Especially about everything is going bad in my country. For example, I was in a taxi now, and he said that I never imagined that there is a police in Iraq. Because I told him, how did you know that there's a police in Iraq? He said that there's this guy who killed a girl here, and he left to Iraq, and then the police in Iraq catched him, and they sent him back to Germany. A few days ago, I guess. So this is the thing that people don't know what's going on in Iraq. They think it's like a devastated country. It's a complete destroyed country. It is actually in a way, but we're trying to fix things. So with your money, and we will do that. Thank you.